Hello everyone and welcome to another How Lou Sees It review. Today I'm reviewing a little filler game called Get Bit. This is the deluxe version designed by Dave Chalker and published by Mayday Games, which I think is becoming fairly well known for their nice quality card sleeves. But this is a nice little mini game. It's for 3 to 6 players, although it does include a 2-player variant. It is suggested that this game be played with more people. It takes about 20 minutes or so. It's not a very long game. Very simple game. The box or the tin here says 7 and up. Could easily probably be played with kids younger than that as well. Very simple. I'll kind of let you decide if it would be right for your kid or not as we kind of show you the game. So this deluxe version comes in a nice tin, and in the tin what you'll find here is you'll find the lovely shark here. Mouth opens and closes, and kind of reminds me of my Lego shark growing up. And then you'll have 6 of these different guys, okay, and they're colored, different colored, but the original game just had these colored guys. The deluxe version comes with some stickers that you can apply as faces and the torsos, and some of them have stickers on the top of their heads. And it adds a real nice element to it. I think that the guys actually have faces and they look like something and not just some colored guy. Although it's not necessary, it adds just it's nice to the game, okay? So you have 6 of those different guys. The game includes these stickers. You apply them yourselves, and you can actually pick and choose kind of how you want your guys to look. So when I applied this red guy, I could have applied this guy with the eye patch, or I could have done this guy with the pipe, and for the torso, this guy versus that guy, etc. So it has just a few options, and I'll go ahead and keep these, as extras, in case something were to happen to these guys. I don't think there will, though. Very nice quality little guys. They come apart. Every little piece comes apart, so you would have to be aware of that with little kids around, is that they're very can be very tiny pieces that these break off into. But yeah, so those are our little guys, and the goal of the game is to be basically the last survivor. Okay, you're all in the water, swimming away from the shark. Game setup is very simple. You're going to go ahead and lay out your guys accordingly, with the shark on one end, and that's basically the setup. Everyone will take their colored cards. Everyone has cards numbered 1 to 7, one of each number, and game progresses from there. I'll go ahead and show you, I guess the rule book as well is very good. It's very simple game, so there isn't too much to get into, but it has some great diagrams. It also has some explanation on how to play with 2 and 3 players. But yeah, the goal is basically to be the last person alive. And you do that by swimming away from the shark and just swimming faster than your friends. So what happens is, on a given round, everyone will look through their cards and pick one and play face down in front of them. When everyone's played their card, you're going to go ahead and flip over everyone's result. Okay, and you're going to move your people in the move phase. And what you'll do is you'll move the going from low to high, move that person to the front, the very front of the line, furthest away from the shark. Okay, so while playing low numbers, you get to move first. It feels great. Is actually kind of a bad thing. The higher the number, the faster you're swimming, technically. And we'll show you how that ends up in the move. I'm going to just change this slightly so that you can see this a little bit better. So for the 1, if the red person played the 1, they're going to go ahead and move their person to the front of the line, move up, and then everyone kind of fills in behind. Okay. Now 3 would be next, but it looks like brown and white had the same idea here. Well, that means that brown and white will not move this turn, and that is bad news for brown, okay, because he's in the very back. Blue would then move because of his 6 to the front. And then we go to the get bit phase, and the shark would take a big bite out of brown. And we go ahead and take off one of these. Okay, so pulls off his leg. In the original game and suggested game rules, the game ends for you. You are eliminated when you lose all 4 of your limbs. Okay, 1 limb, you're swimming strong. Okay, brown here has now lost a limb. Okay. Now what happens is, usually these are played just in front of the players. I just have them together here to show you. So what happens is everyone's cards stay face up there. Now for the next round, red would go ahead and put, this isn't a red card, but red would put their card on top of that one. Okay. But yeah, so what happens when you get bit though? So for all the other players, nothing really significant happens other than the fact that they've played this card in front of them. Now for brown, he will take his entire deck that he's played so far back into his hand as available cards because he got bit. Also, because he got bit, he'll lose a limb, but then he'll go ahead and swim to the very beginning of the line. Oh. He lost his torso. Okay. Anyway, so that's how the game plays. It's a very, very fun game, quick game. At times, there is a strategy to it, depending on, kind of what other people played. Do I always play the highest card, or if everyone's doing that, you're going to have a lot of ties. Ties aren't really a bad thing unless you're behind that person, and then you're kind of host. But a lot of times it just feels a little too random at times, and that could just be me. But at times it does feel pretty random. It feels like when we played, we had some people, just kind of randomly select a card from their hand each time, not trying to strategize or think about it, and they did fairly well. So if you're looking for a game where, a strategy game where that's a very high element to it, strategy and everything, this may annoy you a little bit, this game, just because of the kind of push your luck. There's a big luck element to it, but there is a little bit of strategy as well, I think, in that. But it's just fun. It's just a light filler game that you're swimming away from a shark and getting your rims ripped off one by one. And it's fun. It's a very, very, very fun game. Again, very quick game, 20 minutes, great quality components, a great game to either start your night off with, or break up a couple other games, things like that. And it's just a fun game for kids too. Again, the rules are very simple, number recognition ideas, and the kids will have a blast with it as well. So go ahead and check this out if you're interested. Again, I really do like this deluxe version. I like the tin. I like the stickers on the guys. If you feel that you can live without the stickers, you just have the different colored guys, then you may just want to go with the kind of boxed original version. But very cool. Get Bit, Mayday Games. Go ahead and check it out.